One day, the man accidentally saw the wife of the textile factory owner walk into a strange man's residence. The man looked around cautiously, as if he was hiding something he didn't want others to find out. This made the man think of when he first arrived at his boss's house. They were having a conversation. The boss suddenly reached out his hand and gently stroked his wife's neck. It seemed like a normal act of intimacy between a couple, but the woman's body suddenly stiffened. A hint of unease flashed in her eyes. Stephen sensed the tension in her. That evening, Stephen was brushing up when he suddenly heard faint crying sounds. He quietly walked out of the room. Following the sound, he came to the door of the master bedroom. Just then, the door opened. The man looked outside, but didn't spot Stephen. This seemed like a reasonable explanation for the woman meeting another man behind her husband's back. Though Stephen felt a pang of sadness in his heart, when he first saw Isabella, he felt an inexplicable attraction to her. At that time, Stephen didn't know she was already married. He was there on a business trip. While spending time with Isabella's family, Stephen learned that Isabella's children were not her biological ones. In order to take care of these two children, the factory owner, Rainer, married the most beautiful woman in the town, Isabella. After the marriage, Isabella cared for the children with great effort, so they could feel the warmth of a mother. Stephen saw how gentle Isabella was. He knew he had already fallen in love with her. Soon, the weekend trip was coming to an end. The group was sitting in a small boat, ready to leave. Stephen kept staring at Isabella. She lowered her head, and the breeze blew through her hair. Her posture was both elegant and a little reserved. Stephen thought this moment was truly beautiful. She suddenly looked up and met Stephen's gaze filled with emotion. Isabella panicked slightly and quickly averted her eyes. But as she looked down, she realized her foot was near Stephen's, so she quickly pulled her foot back. Stephen's gaze instantly grew dimmer. After Stephen and Rainer finished inspecting the textile factory, he returned directly to Rainer's house. But unexpectedly, he heard the sound of a piano. Stephen thought it was Isabella playing the piano. He gathered his courage and gently stroked her neck. But when the person turned around, Stephen realized it was a complete stranger. Just then, Isabella walked in. She introduced her sister, Jeanne, to Stephen. Then she took her sister out to have fun. Isabella was very happy about her sister's arrival. But Jeanne knew that what truly made Isabella happy was actually the young and handsome Stephen. At this moment, Isabella gazed at Stephen tenderly. The two exchanged a look that seemed to convey something.